Dear children of class 7, hope all of you are doing well. Today we are going to continue with exercise 12.1 profit and loss. See, in question number 6, it is given that cost of 12 eggs is rupees 36. That is, cost of 1 dozen eggs is given rupees 36 and the selling price of 10 eggs are given as rupees 40. You have to find the profit or loss percentage. Now we know that 1 dozen equals to 12. So CP of 12 eggs equals to rupees 36. Now SP of 10 eggs are given. See, here it is 12 eggs, there it is 10 eggs, right? So since the number is not same, that is number of eggs is not same, we will change it into 1 egg. Alright, CP of 1 egg equals to rupees 36 by 12, because by unitary method, which is equals to rupees 3. Again, SP of 10 eggs is given rupees 40. Since I told you that we will have to convert it into 1 egg, SP of 1 egg is equals to rupees 40 by 10 equals to rupees 4. Why are we doing this, children? Suppose I tell you that I have bought 5 chocolates at rupees 10. Alright. And I have sold, say, 2 chocolates at rupees 5. In that case, I will think that automatically I have made a profit because my CP of 5 chocolate is rupees 10. Here SP is rupees 5. But this is CP of 5 chocolates. This is SP of 2 chocolates. So I will always have to change it into CP of 1 chocolate and SP of 1 chocolate. Number of comparing must be same. That is why I have changed to CP of 1 egg and SP of 1 egg. Now I will find out whether with SP is more or CP is more. See, here SP is greater than CP. So it is a profit, but profit of 1 egg. Alright, which is SP of 1 egg minus CP of 1 egg. That is rupees 4 minus rupees 3, which is equals to rupees 1. So profit percentage is equals to profit by CP into 100. That is 1 by, since I am taking profit of 1 egg, so I will take CP of 1 egg, which is rupees 3 into 100, which is 33 1 by 3 percentage. Next, in question number 8, SP of the watch is given as rupees 2700. He made a loss of 10%. So CP of the watch is equals to, by the formula 100 into SP by 100 minus loss percentage, we have 100 into, how much is SP? 2700 by, within brackets, 100 minus 10. So 100 into 2700 by 90. 0 zeros cancel, 9 ones and 9 30s are, this is rupees 3000. So CP of the watch is rupees 3000. Now he wants to make a profit of 15%. Alright. So his SP now will be, I will now take this CP and this profit percent and find out his SP. Now see, we are going step by step. As I have SP and loss percentage given, from the formulas I will find out CP immediately, because cost price of the watch will remain same no matter how much profit percentage or loss percentage I make. So based on profit and loss, SP of the watch will be different, but cost price, at how much price I am buying the watch, that will be same. That is why from this SP and loss percentage, first I found out the CP. Now SP equals to, from this profit percentage and this CP, 100 plus P% by 100 into CP. See, I have calculated and I have got the CP, SP of the watch as rupees 3450. Next, in question number 9, this is a sum for overhead expenses. Overhead expenses means the extra expenses that I make after buying an article. Alright. See, the cost price of the chair is rupees 630. After this person bought this article, he has polished the chair. So there was a cost of polishing, which is equals to rupees 45. So total CP is 630 plus rupees 45, which is 675. Now he wants to make a profit of 10%. So the selling price of the chair will become 100 plus profit percent by 100 into CP. This is the total CP, because this cost of polishing will be included in his total cost price, because he is giving the money from his own pocket in order to polish the chair. So he will take that money from the person who is buying the chair. So 100 plus profit percent by 100 into CP. 100 plus 10 by 100 into 675. Now I have calculated. See, SP of the chair has come out as rupees 742.50. In question number 11, CP of the grains is given as rupees 9,000. There was a cost of transporting, just like the previous sum. There was cost of overhead expenses, which is rupees 540. So total CP now became 9,000 plus 540, which is equals to 9540. Now profit percentage is 20%. So from this CP and profit percentage, I will find out the SP. It is a similar sum like sum number 9. 100 plus profit percent by 100 into CP. After calculating, I have got SP as 11,448. Question number 12 is very important sum. See here, the cost price of the table is given. After that, this person has polished the table, and for that some amount he has used. But how much amount has been spent, that is not mentioned. Now he is selling the table at a price of rupees 36,000 and he had a profit of 25%. Now we are also asked after that how much amount had he spent on polishing the table. Alright, this extra amount of polishing the table has been asked. So let us find out. Cost price of the table is rupees 25,000. Now some amount is spent on polishing. SP of the table is rupees 36,000. Profit percentage is given as 25%. So CP according to this SP and profit percentage will become 100 into SP by 100 plus profit percentage, which is 100 into 36,000 by 100 plus 25. This on calculating is coming out as rupees 28,800. So this is the total CP. See, this and this is not same. So the extra amount that has been added is the cost of polishing the table. So amount spent on polishing is equals to rupees 28,800 minus rupees 25,000, which is rupees 3,800. I hope you have understood, children. I will give you some homeworks. Please complete the homeworks, and in your next class I will send you the total solutions of this exercise. In the next class I will move on to the next exercise, that is discount. Stay safe at home. Thank you, class.